Hi everybody, welcome back. I have a big case, a big stack of cases of non-kit new release stuff to go through with you. So I'm holding true to my word and we are doing these by month. And so I'm gonna start with 626 and work my way backwards because that is how my cases were stacked. And we're just gonna go ahead and get started. So 626 was, I think the second or third week of wildflower releases. So we're doing a whole bunch of just basic items to go with those wildflower planners. Let us know if you'd like to do or like to see the Erin Condren colors as well. We stopped doing those several years ago when they switched from like that more muted colorway to the bold colorway, but I'm happy to bring those back. These have been going pretty well since we started releasing them, so I'm happy to do that if you guys would like. But those are some budget labels, and we have just some solid washi strips that are kind of lighter on some and darker on others, just to add a little something. So the wildflower colorway has 6 colors and they repeat. So the January and July are the same, February and August, etc. So moving on, these are florals from our third, I can't remember, monthly journaling palette that I wanted to go ahead and do in our standard rainbow and muted rainbow because those were really, really well loved. And I think those will be a great option for a lot of different things. Okay, this one is a 2024 calendar. You can put in your planners that don't have the pre-printed calendars. So if you're not an EC user and you kind of like a month at a glance, those are for, again, 2024. And we also finally released these, which were highly requested, F12 Hobonichi cousin sized currently reading stickers. So those are available now. I got these sort of out of order, but all right, so this is a deco sheet. We're gonna be releasing a set of floral, deco, and journaling sheets once a week for the foreseeable future. So that is one of the weeks of those. And then I have more wildflower stuff. So these are for the A5 Daily Duo. They are just solid labels in the wildflower colors, along with the 7x9 Daily Duo. Just lots of labels for all the things. All right. And then I also, if you're not wanting to do monthlies, which I will kind of be showing you somewhere over here, these are just monthly scripts that complement the wildflower planner. It's not the exact same font, but very similar. So there's 2 of them, one for the A5 planners and one for the 7x9. And then we also did our little icon sheet in all of the colors there. So those are available if you're not planning on using kits. Okay, so we have 619 next. And let's go ahead and do that. And I need to get my life together. Get my life together here. Now I'm stepping on something under my desk. Everything is fine. All right, let's start with wildflower stuff again. This video is a little wildflower heavy because we did release a ton of items this month for that. Okay, 7x9 checklist in all of the colors, and A5. I think I have this right. You can search them. I may have these a little bit off, but I think these are the vertical and just a regular weekly checklist there. And I'm trying to remember, these are like all over the place. I think these might be the 7x9 Daily Duo, maybe. And then I have some more here, checklist for days, and then individuals. So these will work in any planner if we don't have the ones that are in your size. You can just use little individual check boxes, which is kind of my style anyway, because sometimes I need more than one line per task, you know. All right, we're starting to do the usual, quote, usual scripts for the F16 font. So this is Church, and there will be a couple of those coming each week. This is our floral listing for that week. And then we have a bazillion date dots coming at you in new fonts. So this is a font that we use on our journaling palettes. So if you like that font, that is available as well. And I think these are available in 0.27 and 0.33 squares and circles. So this is also the font that we're using for the complimentary wildflowers stuff. So that is there and available if you want all the things to match. Okay, so then I have Jen plans in 6-month sheets. Again, circles, squares, 0.27, 0.33, because normally these were only available to purchase as like 1-month sheets, I believe. So we went ahead and did that with all our regular fonts. So we've got Saray plans, those 4 there. And then we also have Julie's plans here. So circles, squares, whoops, hello. Big, small, you know, all the things there. So then let's see what else I have here. Those are available in clear matte as well. I'm not going to flip through all of those, but they are available for everything I just showed you. And then 2 final listings for this week is our school holidays and important notes in F16, and then these cute little spaz playing in the leaves, because yep, it is almost time to start thinking about that. I'm just not ready. Okay, next week is the 12th. Sorry, that's really loud. The 12th of June, and for some reason I have 2 cases for that. It looks like we may have added on some of the things. So the first case is Hobonichi labels. These are like kind of equivalent to a half box, and they are available in all of the colors, including just our muted rainbow and regular rainbow and a neutral sheet. And then keep going through some of the other new releases from the 12th. We have these spicy rating stickers. So these for those romance book readers, you can note how spicy your book was. So those were requested by a customer of ours, and I was happy to oblige. Since we did the neutral palette for the spicy, we went ahead and added on the neutral brown palette for the star reading trackers. We also did a hurricane sheet. So this has been requested for years, and I just never really got around to it. I fully realize that not a lot of people deal with hurricanes, and so it just kind of always took a back seat. So I apologize, but there's hurricane prep. You can actually name the hurricanes that we're watching, and then just a ton of little hurricane icons for that. And then we also did water trackers for the Hobonichi Cousin. So these are 1.3 inches wide. So if you have our current ones and they're a little too wide for your planner, these may fit just perfectly for you. All right, wildflower listings for this week. Tons of labels. So we have stitched labels. These are skinny labels in all the colors. And there's some like little third boxes, stitched labels, and all the colors. I think those might be the half boxes, or the quarter boxes, sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just work here. Here are the half boxes for that. And then non-stitched people, there's skinny labels there. And whoops, there. And then these are the third boxes. They're not quarter boxes. Same with the stitched ones. There's the third boxes and the half boxes there. So tons of just simple functionals to match with your wildflower stuff. All right, put that in there. Try to get that kind of semi-organized. Everything is fine. All right, and then June 5th. And this is a big one. This is a big one. Okay. So let's go over some of the non-wildflower stuff, and I will end with the wildflower stuff. We did these brush strokes. These are on our sampler sheets for the mid-year reformats. So we've got them in all of the colors per usual. I really like these. I've been putting like new releases and even just something important that I want to remember on there. All right, then let's go over June's journaling palette. So we've got the deco sheet, which is all cactus themed. I really loved doing this one. It was a lot of fun and it just made me happy. So grab Life by the Thorns along with this cactus. It kind of looks like a butt to me, but that kind of makes me happy. So there's your label sheet for that one. And then let me flip you through the actual journaling palette there. So those are the sheet options there. So there are 7 sheets that you can buy in a bundle or individually a la carte per usual, like everything in our shop. And we also have this sheet 009, which is a sampler sheet. So it has a little bit of everything on the other sheets if you've never used our journaling palettes before. All right. So you guys have probably seen me using these. If you watch my plan with me's, these are the squiggles that come on our sampler sheet. So I have one of each of these, all of the colors in my stash because I've been using 5 a week for my to-do list, which I really have been enjoying. Okay, more Hobonichi labels, just functionals for days in all the color ways we have. Okay, so that's that. And these, I really liked these. I got inspired to do these randomly. They've been doing pretty well. If you guys would like to see more of these, please let me know. These are square full boxes with little quotes on them, and they are all positive affirmation type little quotes. So available in all the colors if you just want a little something extra. All right, so wildflower stuff. Let's move into that. These are tiny months. They are meant to be used in those goal setting pages at the front of the Erin Condren Wildflowers planners. So we've got the actual colors and just gray. And then we also have some dots. And we are not doing any of this on clear matte because of the way that the digital press prints kind of slightly different in colors, and I felt like the wildflowers just kind of need to be a perfect match, so we're not doing that, just the solid white. All right, and then the rest of this stuff is monthlies. So we have monthlies for both the A5 and the 7x9. I'm just going to show you the A5 stuff to save a little bit of time, but there are 2 sheets for all of these listings. So there's your sheet 1, just pretty much the same way that our kit monthlies are done. So you've got all of these. They do have the date printed on them because I know you guys kind of like that sometimes, and the colors are pretty specific and set for each of the months. So these just have black line doodled wildflowers on them, and I think they are absolutely stunning. So in each of those listings, there's also an option for a second sheet that is structured much like our current kit's monthly sheets. So these strips here are the individual boxes that can be used to fill up the empty days, and they will be seamless. So 4 on one side for your Sunday through Wednesday, and then Thursday through Saturday on that side. Couple labels, a sidebar, some little icons for marking important things. So these are inside the listing with the monthlies. And then finally, date dots. So date dots in all 6 of the wildflower colors, which I really love. I think those are beautiful. I'm not much of a date dot user, but maybe it's a little something extra to just add into everything. Okay, so that takes care of June, and I'm getting it released sometime mid-July, which is not terrible. So let's hope I can kind of keep this momentum going for the non-kit new releases. But that's it. That wraps up June. So I will see you guys in about a month, and we will be going over July's listings. Take care.